3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god. Got this shot.
Yeah.
I really fuck this.
Yeah. You can't.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Happy Podcast. Today I'm joined with two Baltimore comics, Dubray Kenny and Michael Scotton.
Yo, if you're listening on this with headphones, suck my dick.
You're not supposed to do that.
Sorry.
Now everyone's fucked. I don't think it matters.
He just fucks everybody.
Nobody listens to TikTok with headphones on, so I think we're good.
This is going to TikTok?
Well, eventually the Reels will.
That's actually a good point. Which psycho does listen to TikTok with headphones on?
No, it's like listening to porn with headphones on.
No, that's cool, dude.
You have to have headphones on because the audio is good in porn.
What, you guys got a big family? Is people walking in all the time?
My roommate lives below me, so I can't be like, I can't have that fucking, I can't have that be going loudly.
I live with my
The
girlfriend,
video
so
making the noise that was you.
Well, yes and no, but like if I'm in headphones, I don't hear myself too, so I'm like less paranoid about it, bro.
I feel like if you hear yourself, you got to get off harder.
There,
Yeah,
Probably.
You gotta push yourself.
it's like, have you guys in the, what is it called? The virtual reality?
No,
I'll do the headphones with that.
Do you have the headset or
Yeah.
the
You
you
have
have the, oh, you're too deep in the porn game if you're watching on the
I tried
headset.
it.
Also, why are we shooting a podcast? We could just
Yeah.
I gave it loses all, you use it 10 times, it becomes like,
You beat
this
off
is
with
dumb.
it 10 times. Oh, sick.
How can you find? How do you know we're ridiculous when you find?
You look down, you can see it.
Okay, so fucking.
Whoa, wait, what?
Yeah, you look down, you're like, wow, I got a massive cock.
Hell yeah.
It'll be the guy.
Why are you?
Right.
I didn't know you'd be up.
That's who I truly am inside.
Dude,
I thought so. You know?
I just do the virtual reality on my phone, which obviously isn't as good, but it's
do
like you
that?
move your phone and it's like, yeah. So
Have you ever tried the headset?
I don't fucking have access to a $300 VR headset.
You have access to an Xbox? It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
what you do? What's what you do it on the Xbox?
like how-
the
No,
Xbox
no,
is
I'm
a
saying
VR
Xbox
headset.
costs $300.
I like how Luke set up. Like, do you have an? I have one. We could just put it on right now.
No, I gave it to my brother last New Year's because he liked playing ping pong, and I never got it back.
What a lie! Yeah, what a lie! Yeah,
But isn't that a good lie?
yeah. I'm gonna play a ton of ping pong.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
dude.
ping
When
pong.
you gave it to him, you're like, you can't jerk off with
Don't
this,
jerk
bro.
off with
I swear to God.
No,
Dude.
he's like, you don't jerk off with this thing, right? I'm like, no. Yeah,
What a
here you go.
weird thing to ask to just give himself peace of mind. Like, you know, like, that's not even like actually. He knows you're not gonna give him a true answer. What if you did though? That'd be cool too.
Yeah, Paul, you're gonna want to go to the bookmark section on the website.
Yeah, can you check the VR history?
Yes,
Or is
there
it
VR
like an
history.
external device?
No, it's VR. It's a
I thought it was
standalone
external
thing.
device,
It's
too.
a
It's
it's a what is it called? Oculus
Is it the Quest?
Quest. Yeah,
the Quest.
number
Is that
one.
Facebook or is that
Yeah.
Facebook, yeah.
That's a
'cause it's
Facebook
Oculus.
thing? Nice.
It's fucking. It's a hell of a thing. The first time you see it, you're like, oh my god.
Is it that big?
My
The cock?
I was like, yeah.
First time you look down, you oh my
It's
God.
cool because you are the guy. You can look down
Yeah.
and you're like, I have a massive cock.
Well, dude, that's where the future's going.
God,
That's
I'm a
where the future's
well-endowed
going.
black guy.
In like 20 or 30 years, we're gonna be able to have sex with the girl virtually.
Yes.
And so it's like we're not gonna be. I mean, I already like am. I'm on the pod. I can't get too deep here, but I'm saying
I can't let you
I'm
go to
already
work.
watching porn instead of going out and meeting women. So imagine you could go in and like actually in the fucking metaverse.
You could go into
have
the
sex
virtual
with
universe.
women.
I used to have a joke about that with like I showed my buddy VR porn, but he didn't really like it because it like you don't get to know the girls. So I thought it'd be funny if like you went out on a date into VR.
You can do that, dude.
And then you get
Yeah.
shot down and you end up going home and jerking off on
Yeah, dude, that's fucking. That's meta. That's literally meta,
it's
bro.
So, it's so realistic.
Jerking off in the metaverse.
Do you remember
Bro.
like Grand Theft Auto 4? Like you could go on dates and the date could end in you not like having sex.
No.
You could just be like, yeah,
I
she's
didn't
just
know
not
that.
into you. Yeah.
I just went straight to the strip club. I didn't waste my time with that.
Yeah, it was like
It's
it
just
was
like
like,
real life.
OK Cupid online on gaming. I did it a lot. I was like, yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
Let me see what you like. Let me see what you.
Get you a nice goth emo girlfriend online.
I mean, yeah, that's actually who it was in the game. Yeah, it was sick, dude.
Did you guys ever have any friends that did that?
Got
girlfriends from playing games on like Steam.
Like they met real people.
They met real women.
I
I don't think women
video
play
games.
video games.
No, I had one friend who did it once, and she came.
Really?
Here, yes.
Was she morbidly obese?
No, she was not bad.
She was-
Wait, so you met a woman online, or you
No,
had a
my buddy.
friend?
My
Oh,
buddy.
okay.
And I kept. She had really bushy eyebrows, and we were like young. And I was like, oh, this is probably got a hairy pussy. This is when we were like 14. I don't know.
And you said that to her face, or
Nah, I just made fun of my.
no?
friend.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
Nah, I did not.
well,
say that
dude.
to her
That's the
face.
thing for hot girls. Like hot girls game now. That's like the thing. They game and like show their pussy online, and it's like dope.
Yeah.
That's
what-
like the new
that's-
thing.
That's the new going to college is when you start
Yeah.
OnlyFans and start
Yeah, dude.
streaming.
Yeah, start streaming Fortnite while you're like whatever it's called, jilling off.
Yeah, flicking,
Chilling off.
Yeah.
playing
Chilling
Fortnite,
off.
flicking the bean. That's how you make
Nah,
a
dude,
living.
it's like Valorant now, or I don't know. It's also weird too, cause like I don't think I've met anyone online like in that way. Like, from video
I
games.
never made friends.
'Cause I played a lot of video games, but I didn't like.
I used to be like addicted to World of Warcraft when I was a
Really?
kid.
Oh,
Huge World of Warcraft, the worst way you can be.
I can see that.
And I remember there'd be like it's a role playing game that's in there. I liked it for the combat and everything, but there was role playing in it, and you would see like two night elves fucking hanging out, undressing like in the bottom of the thing, role playing like
You can
talking.
fucking World of Warcraft.
Yes.
No,
No, you can't fuck,
yeah.
but you can role play. You're like, man, you're
You
so
can imagine fucking.
And I like walk past these guys in the game. I was like, those are two 50-year-old virgins talking to each other online about how hot their characters are. I thought that was the weirdest thing.
Did you ever like see that type of shit in like online forums? Like there used to be like entire forums that were just like made to like
In the
each
World
other's-
of Warcraft scene?
No, just like overall.
Nah,
Yeah,
they only the weirdest shit I saw was that in World of Warcraft.
There'd be forums to be like, "Yo, let's meet up in World of Warcraft and fuck."
Yes,
Fuck.
there is. It's what realm is it? There's a certain realm where you go.
Yeah.
If you're down,
Oh, geez, the
Fuck
dark
off.
you're down
realm.
and dirty in the craft.
Oh, you gotta go to Mordor. Oh,
I remember. Yeah, you just squat up and down.
Yeah.
You're teabagging him.
yeah, just move your fucking stick.
I remember.
or
I
whatever.
look back at it when I was 12 years old. I remember playing with this guy. And we were kind of friends. We played for like 2-3 days. Then I asked him how old he was one time. He's like 40. I was like, we probably shouldn't be playing together. I'm 12.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's crazy. You want to hang out sometime?
He's just like online.
Hey,
yeah.
you wanna meet up?
You should have hung out with him, dude. You could have like did
Got
cool
some
stuff
free
together.
candy.
Yeah, free candy.
Did y'all ever go out on Omegle?
Yes.
well, yeah.
Yes.
Dude, you
All
have
the
like a
dicks.
sleepover with your boys and be like, all right, we're seeing some boobs.
Yes.
tonight."
Whoa.
And then it would just be a bunch of dudes jacking
Yeah,
off.
I was gonna say, I was like, whoa.
What are those guys up to now? It's like, they're
still on
They're
Omegle.
like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna Friday night. I'm gonna just fucking take a couple beers and jack off on camera, bro.
That is strange. I remember there was when we were like 10, 11, 12, and my neighbor, the one who had the girlfriend, the other neighbor, the girl would come over with her friends, and we'd be on this Omegle. This
Yeah.
is 4 kids on Omegle,
Yeah.
and it's just these little girls, and then every person you swipe next to on Omegle or go next is a guy jacking off in front of kids.
I think it's weird because it's like when you think about it, like that was our version of like going out into the woods. Cause
Yeah.
like I remember talking with my mom and like my dad, and they were like, yeah, when we were kids, we would just like go out into the woods and like break into like an insane asylum or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like
And there'd
fuck
just
no.
be some dude jacking off.
Yeah, the dude
Fuck
jacking
it.
off is like the continuation point. It always. Is
I know
there.
a pedophile. I know a guy that
You know
would
a pedophile?
Yes, yes. His name's
Really?
Ralph. This is like on the
you
last
know his
episode.
name?
I was talking.
Ralph.
Yes, he's gone to jail
Is he in
multiple
prison?
times.
He's gone to
He's-
jail.
Does he watch the pod?
He's in and out.
Is he
Ralph.
fucking gonna come to fucking?
Yeah, I'm kinda sure. He might be like,
yo,
wow,
shout
who's
out
that
my
bearded
boy
child,
Ralph.
dude?
Follow
Yeah.
him on Insta, dude.
Ralph would try to buy kids alcohol to get them to come to their house. And then this one girl
Jesus
I
Christ,
knew,
dude.
she was a fucking idiot. And she went, and I told her, I was like, "Do not go, do not go." And she's having fun, like Snapchat, like this
Oh,
fucking old, fucking whatever is buying us alcohol and everything. And then he locks the door behind him.
Oh my
and she was a pretty big girl, and she just fucking boom got out of there,
Damn.
ran away.
Wow.
And they called the cops and everything. It was nuts.
My guy Ralph.
Yeah, it was down by the swimming hole. Ralph would always come by.
I feel like that's worth the risk when you're like 17,
When you're-
trying to get some out. Cause all right, we got to go to Ralph's house.
Yeah.
Are you from Maryland?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I feel like you grew up in such a different Maryland than I did.
100.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up on a farm. Yeah.
Oh, wait, where did you grow up in Maryland?
Annapolis, Maryland.
All right, we all grew up in very different parts of Maryland than
Hell
each other
yeah.
did. I grew up here, so it's like
You grew up in Baltimore?
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm like, the idea. So when you said swimming hole, I was like, he's from Georgia.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
like, yeah, he's
Well,
not from Maryland.
I come from a very like country redneck place.
Okay.
Like I know fucking guys that. I hate it more than anything. People that I grew up with that develop Southern accents. They just try to fit into the stereotype of I'm a redneck. They should not have an accent. I go to see them, they're like, yeah, man, I got the 7-3 rolling, the Copenhagen flowing. Like, I fucking hate them. I'm like, you grew up right down the street from me. You're not from Texas.
Where are you from?
Woodbine, Mount Airy. It's like towards Frederick.
Oh, Mount Airy. Okay. Yeah, I can see.
That's.
Frederick
I
in
feel
there,
like
yeah.
if you live near, you can talk in a Southern accent. It doesn't matter if you're in but it's like you live in a rural area.
Yeah, you live in a
If
rural
you
area,
fucking-
but
What if you like lived in a rural area? And,
There's
like,
no
I don't know,
accent, it's still
like fucking
Maryland.
Ireland. Can you
But
say
no,
something like this
it's a
Southern
lifestyle. They're adopting the
Yes.
lifestyle. They're in the lifestyle of. So it's like I feel like you can talk however you want.
it's hack.
It's hacky.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hack.
It's hacky, bro.
accent? You go back home to see your friends. You're like, this is a fucking terrible bit you guys. Are doing.
Yeah, I can't stand it. I'm like, yeah, you fucking
I feel
down
like
by the holler.
yeah. Dude, it'd be so dope to have a British accent.
My grandma's British.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
and anytime I go to show like introduce her to my friends, I'll say, "Grandma, say strawberries," and she always goes, "Strawberries."
Damn.
She says
They
strawberries.
say it weird.
So she like
Yes.
No way. I didn't.
They
know
say
that.
strawberries.
That's fucking great.
she like come over. So she's like
Yeah.
what? You're like second generation or
Third.
whatever
It's
it's
my mom.
called.
It's my
British.
mom's mom.
Oh wow. I didn't
Yvonne
know that.
Crumley.
How's that feel? Do you get any like special like
Yeah, I get tea and crumpets on Wednesdays. No, she's cool as shit. She's actually in the Hall of Fame for table tennis.
No way.
Yes, my grandma fought for women's rights in table tennis.
She was like a suffrage table tennis alum.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. That's crazy.
my brother won the Junior Olympics for table tennis.
So are you kids? Are you a good ping pong player? I'm
No.
not gonna call it table tennis
wait,
because
is
I'm
the
not a
same brother
fucking.
that's-
don't
jerking
call it
off.
ping pong in this fucking house.
Yeah, bro. How do you even get into that? You just you're choose like
She was always into it. She used to have her own club. She had when I was a kid. I used to have to go put up all the chairs and like clean up the place. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, this sounds.
But I was the only one of my siblings that didn't get into table tennis.
What'd you do?
Play World of
Jerking
Warcraft.
off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Warcraft and jerking off. This is dope.
Yeah.
That's
Is your
So how
brother-
would she compete like internationally?
Yeah,
and stuff.
she-
like
she
she would
went-
play a bunch of Japanese people.
She went to
and
all the
fucking-
Olympics.
Yeah.
She would always go
She
to
was
the
like
Olympics.
your grandma was an Olympian.
Yes.
All right, now I gotta
Bro,
look her up.
what?
Yeah. Look her up. Yvonne Crowledge. It's still table tennis, so they're not famous at all.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna name drop her in England.
she couldn't go to Russia when the Olympics were there because my grandpa was in the NSA. And they were afraid they were going to like try to brainwash her or something, like try to get information from her. So she wasn't allowed to compete in those ones. But she went to China.
Damn.
She went all over.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna like feed her LSD and try to get her, try to get her to kill John Lennon. Yes.
Kill John Lennon. It's
that's crazy.
I think like so is your brother the one who has the VR headset? Is he the one who went to the Junior Olympics?
No, so my oldest brother is the one who won the Junior Olympics.
He won them?
Yes.
Jeez.
It's very funny. In the newspaper, it said number 1, Mike Harris, and 2 through 10 are all like these Asian names.
King. That's what I like to see. Hell yeah.
Bringing white boys back. Man.
Yes.
Hell yeah, man. Let's do it.
Very funny.
Mike Harris, I know that man's white. I don't even need no fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom's name's Yvette. It's a French name.
Is it?
Yes.
didn't know that.
Is Dubray French?
Oh boy, no idea.
No.
That's Swahili.
I feel like
It
that
sounds French.
that name's just like made up.
It's Swahili. It's Swahili.
It's
so
a dope
like-
name. I love it.
Nah, you don't got to come back on it. It's nah, I'm joking. It's
No, I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
I think it's cool
I think it's
too.
cool.
It's,
My hair Yvette is more of a blacker name, and Harris
That's what I was gonna say.
is
That's why
more
it
of a
is
blacker
French.
name.
Yeah, I know
So
so
I
many
don't know
Michigan
black
vets.
people, so
You know,
I wouldn't know.
I thought like a vet's a white name.
But
feel like, is it?
my mom used to go
It's
into job
probably,
interviews, and when she'd walk in, they'd always go, "Oh, we thought you were gonna be something else.
Oh damn, we actually might hire you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah, I think you guys got biblical names. Like
Yeah, I'm
old-fashioned
all Bible. We're all Mike, Jim, Paul, Luke.
is
Michael.
Michael biblical? I'm
Yeah.
Archangel Michael. I guess
Yeah.
that's who.
The
I
book
was named
the
after
book
my
of Michael.
I was named after my uncle who died
he
serving
in
this
the Bible?
country.
Oh.
No,
Died
he
serving-
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What do you do?
He was in the Air Force flying helicopters,
Respect.
and some trainee on another helicopter fucked up, ran into his helicopter.
Shut
Yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah.
I thought
Shut
you meant overseas.
Oh, okay, but he was still ready.
Dickhead.
Dude, he was still no, but he didn't go overseas, but he was ready to he was ready to deploy at any moment. Okay, he was there.
When your uncle
He
passed,
was
the whole Air Force was like, oh no, the guy's gone. We were
Fucking, we were
fucked.
getting invaded. He was the first man on line. Okay, so he didn't serve, but he would have. Then he came, so he's still a hero. My uncle, I'm named after.
No,
Take it easy, bro. I'm about to fucking walk off on the pod right now, bro. 20 minutes in. Fuck y'all.
I don't know. What veterans do I have in my family? I think my grandpa and my great-grandpa. My grandma, the English one, her dad got hit by a bomb. And he looked like the scariest person ever. Had shrapnel, had shrapnel on his face.
Was he like
Yeah.
Two-Face?
Yeah. And during World War II, when the Nazis were bombing London, where my grandma lived, my great-grandfather, her dad, was already home after he got injured. And so his job was to clean up dead bodies after these bombs drop. And one of the things that would always happen is when you hear the bomb drop and it's got the
whistle.
It's got that. Everyone looks out the windows to see where the bomb's going to hit. Yeah. And this glass was so thick back in the days. When the bomb hit, the sound would break the glass and would cut people's heads off when they're looking out the fucking thing. So he would go clean up all the heads.
God.
He'd go get
What
them.
they do with the torsos and the rest of the body.
They had sex with them. It was crazy.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
I should have been in London back then.
War is hell.
Yeah, damn.
Dude,
That's crazy.
Yeah, your great grandfather, I guess great grandfather, he sounds like a really metal fucking dude. That's
I couldn't imagine how scary that fucker was.
Yeah.
Imagine having shrapnel on your face.
Imagine seeing heads being picked up by Two-Face. That sounds mad scary.
Yeah. Imagine just picking up heads for a living, and then your grandson's like, I'm getting bullied online.
I'm sure if he ever met me, he'd be like, "You're a pussy." I don't.
So,
like
are you a member of USAA? Is you got some?
Nah.
You
Oh, really? You gotta get, dude. You gotta get those rates.
Are you guys in it?
I'm still in it because of my grandfather,
I'm in
which
it
is
as well,
okay. I really don't deserve it at this point.
We didn't talk much. I really shouldn't be getting this.
I'm actually the first guy, I think, in my family on my dad's side to have not been in the military in 5 generations.
Really?
Yeah, my
So
dad.
you're the complete opposite of me.
Grandfather. Yeah, no, yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, my dad still serves.
Actually, no.
Yeah. That's why I was judgmental. I'm sorry, dude. I really live it. No, I'm joking.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, real hip hop, dude.
Bro,
That's
dude,
real.
I know Michael Donald Scott in the first is he's happy there.
Are
he
you
knows,
the second?
Well, I'm not that technically. It's
Yeah, I was
my
gonna say,
uncle,
it's
so
your
I'm
uncle,
not.
yeah.
But he's the first one of my name. I know he's happy because he's his son, namesake is a stand-up comedian. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Brave in different ways,
Hell
but
yeah.
same levels of bravery.
Both
Same
soldiers.
level of
Both
bravery.
soldiers.
Both sacrifice
both-
a lot.
But yeah, exactly. Both fucking
Both
doing it.
passed in basic training. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Stand-up's fun.
Yeah.
Mike,
Is that what this pod is? It's just talking about stand-up? I feel like
Yeah,
it's
it's what
dumb
we-
to be... we could talk about that with stand-up. Or will your friends tune out and go jerk off on their VR headsets?
Yeah, all my friends been
Fucking-
jerking the whole time. There.
You can ask your
Stop.
question. You can ask your question. You got
How
it.
long have you been doing stand-up, Mike?
Probably 2.5 years now. So most senior stand-up comedian on the pod.
The alpha comic.
And it's funny. So I moved to Baltimore. I didn't want to be known as a Baltimore comic for a while. So I'm a comic that lives in Baltimore. That's my thing. Because
Do
it's
they bully you in DC if you're a Baltimore guy?
no, it's just different, man. Because DC, there's so many comics in DC, and they're all very integrated in the scene. So even that, I don't tell that many people I'm in Baltimore. But
Damn, Damn, dude, why are you embarrassed?
I feel like
I'm not embarrassed because here's what I'll say is that I think pound for pound there are way less shitty comedians in Baltimore compared to DC, because the DC mics are just like, you can get away with like maybe going to a few mics a week, a few like decent mics, and like half-assing it and being like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
bro. If you're in Baltimore for a month doing wits end mics and you don't kill yourself, you're fucking, you've made it. But you can go you can go years in DC just like thinking you're a good comic when really you're shit.
I hate those people that I met a guy the other day. He's like, I've been doing it since 2007. I was like, what I wanted my next question to be is like,
why do you suck?
Yeah, why are you so bad? Yeah.
Was he like
he's probably
spots, or was he just
he's
just an open micer? Just
I don't want to throw him under the bus. There's this guy trying to throw this show in the worst venue you could ever.
Well, don't tell me the venue. Just give me
Tell the name. Do it, dude. There's no way he watches his pod. All these people who watch his pods are fucking.
Be one of the guys wearing the shorts.
Everyone who watches his pod is an alcoholic from Mount Airy. That's a good point. No way he's gonna get back.
And all of the guests.
Well, he tried to throw a fucking show in a pool lounge. I go there. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. You can't do this here. It's a mess. It's like a Home Depot. And they wanted to do the stand up like in the middle of the room with this massive TV over you next to like a DJ booth. And I was like, they're gonna turn off the TVs, right? They're like, no, they're just gonna mute them. I was like, all right, see ya.
You just left?
I left.
You were booked?
Yeah,
it was a book show?
Wait, you were booked? Nah, it was an open mic.
Oh, damn. Where was this open mic?
It was. He's gonna know.
Yeah. He's this guy watches the pod.
It was 999s.
I have no idea what that is.
Comedian's name was Nana G.
Oh,
you know, you know,
Nana G. I don't know who the fuck is that.
He goes to Nottingham's.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I like Nottingham's. Honestly,
I love that. I go every Wednesday.
Yeah. I run a show on Wednesdays, so I can't do that anymore. But that is like.
Oh really? What show do you run on Wednesdays?
Bro, that's none of your fucking business, honestly, bro. Shut the fuck up.
I just wanted to help you out with the plug, brother.
No, I'm not plugging it at all.
Oh, wow.
I don't trust these fuckers that are watching. Straight up. Nottingham's is cool, man, because those are all just a bunch of fucking alcoholics running it. Yeah. Who don't even, like, they're insane people.
I like Sean. Sean's cool.
Doesn't he have Xavier? Shout out Xavier. Xavier's funny.
Mike's like, oh fuck,
dude. Let's just no, let's just shit on comedy. So, dude, here's the thing. I got. I don't know if you. I don't know if you all know Mike Kurtz from DC, but he was giving me advice on like how to get booked more. I guess he's like, take me under his wing. He believes in me, and he's like, dude, you gotta just stop being mean to comics. he's like, you come across as sarcastic and like. You make fun of people and like comics are sensitive.
Really heartfelt. Yeah.
I think it's just because I like y'all. It's like, but there's so many. Yeah, there's so many people in DC I just don't fuck with.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so he was like, "No, I won't." There's so many. There's so many. No, I like Joe. There's no way Joe's watching the pod because he's fucking going. He's watching. He's going to 5 mics a fucking day. You know? Driving out to West Virginia for a mic.
I fire a shot at him.
No, I like Joe. Joe's a good guy.
I've never met Joe.
But
he's
like
I wouldn't say he's the man.
He's like a Mormon, as in like they're absurd. He's absurdly nuts.
Apparently he's a virgin. He's like that's like a thing. It's like he's a virgin.
He's a virgin
because he's like a Mormon. Yeah, and stuff. Yeah, and he's like 28.
Shout out him. That's a real soldier.
Yeah, I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin because I can't convince women to have sex with me.
Bill Maher's greatest joke. Despite what you think, ladies, I can't make you come following you around Home Depot. I'm gonna need some touching.
Nah, man. Yeah, I've never been to DC to do comedy.
You definitely should, dude, man. I like you, Dubray. You were fucking. When I saw you, you were like, this guy's got potential, and you've gotten a lot better. Same with you, Luke. When you sucked when you were starting out, but it was but you've gotten really good, man. I've seen you when we were up in Pennsylvania. At church. And when we were in Roberto's room, I was like, okay, yeah, this guy's fucking killing it.
Yeah, you killed
so fucking
hell yeah.
Hey, you've been getting better at wits.
Dude, I am the man. You guys are right.
Yeah.
You guys are good too.
You should have
dope.
Sir, my time.
We're amping you up for comedy and getting you on the list. We both talked before this. We're all actually military dudes.
Yeah, we're recruiters. We're like, all right, do stand-up comedy for 2 years, get on a podcast, and then convince Luke Harris to join the military. And die in Ukraine.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go get another beer. Hopefully the pod doesn't fall off. You know, fucking putting this shit on my back. Yeah, what's I can only have one beer during the entire show.
Yeah, I can get one beer. Me and Dubray just start talking about the weather. Like,
any of y'all want a beer? Any of y'all want a beer? Any of y'all want a beer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Get them out of the freezer. I put a couple in the freezer.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm not going to lie. The shotgun at the beginning, I'm so embarrassed about it.
It makes you feel good. It puts the whole podcast in the roll.
No, it makes me feel good, but I'm just like, damn, I am washed. Like, you ever, like, get a moment where you realize you're washed? Well, you're, like, 24, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you've never felt washed before in your life, have you?
What?
Like, have you?
I'm a high school dropout. I feel washed every day.
All right, well.
I dropped out.
That's tight.
Hold on. Let me get on the mic for this.
You didn't graduate high school?
No.
Go do that, dude. What do you fucking? Why not? Why not?
Because I'm too cool for school.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like that's the guy with the GED says, dude.
I do not have a GED.
Damn, dude.
In 2017, when I dropped out, or I dropped out 2016, I got my, what used to be a GED in 2017. But
what used to be GED?
Yes, they don't have graduate equivalent degrees anymore. They have Maryland State diplomas. So the only difference between your diploma and mine is yours will say your high school. Mine says Maryland State High School.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a prep.
Which isn't a real thing. Maryland State High School. That sounds like prison streets.
You're talking to just random people.
So why did you drop? I mean, unless it's too personal, why did you drop out?
Well, my dad owns a company, an electrical contracting company. So my whole thing was going to be, I'm going to join the union and I'll become an electrician. And you don't need to graduate high school for that.
Yeah, don't you go to like a trade school for it?
Yeah, I was in the union for 7 years.
Jeez.
Yes.
What made you switch it up? Or are you still in the union?
Comedy. Technically, I'm still in it, but that's comedy because I became a car salesman because that kind of fits with comedy better.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
He's selling cars. That's dope.
Yeah.
How was you? So do you have to like pay dues, or do you have to like kill an Italian every couple of years? Or, like what's the?
Yeah, that used to go down. The old guys.
Like was it Jimmy Hoffa?
I know where he is.
Yeah, dude. You watch the Irishman? That shit was dope.
I got named all the mafia guys in your union.
Disappeared.
Nah, we actually we had a job in Philly. And we're trying to, when you go to different regions, you have to talk to that region's local, that region's union. And right when we got this job in Philly, we're going out to it, they would only let us have 2 foremen from Baltimore up there, and then the rest had to be Philly guys. And we kept calling the Philly office, like, trying to get guys, and no one was answering the phone. We're like, what the fuck? We got to start this job. So eventually we just packed it with Baltimore guys, and then out in the news, it comes out in the news that apparently the Philly local was bribing politicians and like stealing all this money, doing like all this mob shit. It was pretty cool.
If you're paying union dues, you better be getting some type of fucking like bribery or some type of benefit, man. That's insane.
Shit,
There was one job site they used to tell about where a non-union guy came off and he fell off a building and nobody called an ambulance till the end of the workday.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It used to be pretty rough.
Dude, that's a great excuse to get off. Like, all right, fucking, he fell. Time to go home.
Now, if anyone dies at a job site's shut down, everyone goes.
Yeah, I feel like it's shut down for like a week or 2, huh?
You can't have ghosts on the job site.
Shut down for, someone died on one of your job sites?
Yes. I saw, it was a guy, it was a kid.
Saw a guy die? Jeez, fuck. Dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
the guy shot himself in the head.
Yeah. So everyone does drugs, and this one kid, he was 21. It was at we were building a pharmaceutical plant in whatever, I don't know. It was towards Frederick, and this kid did coke in the morning in the porta potty, but apparently it had fentanyl in it, and it was a fentanyl overdose. Yeah. And he was in the porta potties. There's like 15 porta potties, and we're digging a ditch behind it. We're doing electrical duct bank.
You're digging his grave.
No. And these. I'm working with a guy named Doug. Doug is a recovered heroin addict. He's seen this shit 100 times.
Yeah.
And these guys, like, They opened up the porta potty. They finally found him. He was in there for like 6 hours.
Ooh, that porta potty probably stank.
Yes, he was dead for like 6 hours, and they get Doug. They're like, Doug, or like it was just some guy to them. Yeah. They said, come help us pull him out of the porta potty. And Doug, being who he is, he touched his arm to pull him, and it was cold. And he said, close the door. Close the door. He's dead.
Jeez. He probably got shit on his arm too.
Yeah. Oh my God. Damn. It was bad.
Wow, rough.
We saw him. So the cops came. An ambulance comes. They declare him dead. Cops come. They put him in a body bag, but he had rigor mortis. So when he was in the porta potty, he was like that. And they put him on his back, and he was still like that. Jeez. It was fucking freaky.
Yeah, because it's like the muscles. Yeah, it's fucking.
But once somebody dies, OSHA comes, and you do not want to be at the site when OSHA gets there, because OSHA just fucking throws out fines, just nonstop fines. Anything that's wrong, fine. So you get the fuck off the job site.
Damn, dude.
Hopefully, he didn't have poop on him. Hopefully, he didn't fall
everywhere.
into the.
So like,
that's funny. Not funny, but
that's hilarious.
Mike's like, I love when people.
It's
die,
a good
dude.
story, for sure.
It's pretty cool. I've almost died multiple times on construction.
Really?
Sites. Fuck yeah.
How many times?
1, 2.
Yeah, count them out.
Tell the closest.
3,
Tell the story of the closest.
4.
Closest deal you had.
3 out of 4 of them, or 3 out of however
3
many.
out of 4.
I did duct banks, so I dig. I've been an operator. I've been an installer. I've done it all. And when you dig duct banks, after every 2 feet, you either have to bench it or you have to get what's called what is it? It's basically a box you put in so the sides can't cave in on you, and because that's how most people die, is the sides of the dirt will just cave in and crush you, and then you die.
It's kind of like a mine falling.
Yes. And we were at Frederick Airport. We were doing a runway extension, and we hit a fiber optic line, and we had to dig out around it. It was like 9 feet deep, and we didn't have a box or anything because we didn't plan on hitting this fucking wire and going that deep. We were only trying to stay like 2 feet deep. And we had to find the other end of this fucking thing.
So it was like,
I was
like an improvisation on like an improvisation.
I was always ballsy. I was like, gotta help out Dad. Gotta make sure we fucking make money here.
Gotta do it for the father.
Yes, I was trying to make my dad proud of me. And so
you're like, I didn't do ping pong. I'll die in a tunnel.
Yeah. Exactly. I didn't do the Junior Olympics. Sounds like almost killed myself at the Frederick Airport.
You're like, one way or another, I'm making the paper.
Yes.
In front of a bunch of Asian names.
Yes. But anyway, so I'm down in this ditch. It's 9 feet deep. It's probably 1.5 feet wide. No benching at all. I'm trying to fuck with this wire, and I just hear the guys up top saying like, "Go, go, go, go! Like, get the fuck out of there!" And I fucking like sprinted because you kind of know what's going down.
Well,
you know to watch shouting out for it. Yeah. You can kind of see it breaking, and I fucking like dove, and like this whole thing just like 2,000 pounds of dirt landed right where I was standing. Yeah, I got the fuck out of there.
Oh, I'm glad you did,
dude.
Cool. Yes.
Yeah. Are you fast? I feel like you're not. I feel like you're not that fast.
I'm not that fast, but I would surprise you.
Yeah, you just like offensive lineman.
You could probably. I'm not fast at all. You could probably outrun me. I'm not fast at all.
I'm a little quick.
You're quick, yeah. Deceptively quick.
Deceptively quick.
Like he feels like he's like one of like those white guys that like randomly is like a really athletic basketball player.
I'm pretty good at basketball.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh really? Dude, let's run it.
I'm a hell of a pitcher.
Yeah.
But well, fuck. What was I gonna say?
You were gonna say?
No, yeah. So Thanksgiving, my friends throw this football game at a park every year. They just play football before Thanksgiving. It's something to do in the morning.
Is it tackle or is it touch?
It's touch.
Okay, yeah.
And I was super hungover, and I had this guy, the guy guarding me. I would just like make it seem like I'm fat as shit, slow as shit. So he'd get a little distance because he thinks he can cover me. And right the second he got a little too far, I fucking dart, and I got a touchdown. It's very smart of me. Damn. It's mental games.
Yeah. See, my thing with sports is I'm like I act like a guy who's like 7'3". Like I have that that type of thing, but I'm like 6'2". So it's like I'm weirdly lanky and stuff. It doesn't really work. But
you're wiring. You have the haircut of a 3-point shooter.
I have the skin color. Like a 3-point
shooter. All you see is going for you, Mike.
Yeah.
If you turned out to be privately Latvian, I wouldn't be shocked.
Latvian?
Yeah.
Eastern European? I would love to be Eastern European.
You should do it. Dude.
What do you think my race is? Seriously, I did a stand-up joke on this. I actually don't know.
You asked what do I think your race
I think it's like, so I have some Irish.
I see white.
I know some, yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. I'm white. I don't know what my race is.
Who knows?
So I know I have some Irish. I know my mom's side. Nah.
You don't want to put your blood in the government database?
Yeah, fuck no, dude. They're gonna fucking use that to fucking pin me on a Baltimore cop's murder.
Yeah,
so they're gonna fucking. This is
They'll just go to your house.
Yeah, no. So
they pin him. Mike's a lucky guess.
my mom's dad is from Ireland, and my mom's mom is from Poland.
Oh,
my dad's I don't know where they're from. I don't know if so I'm guessing England. I think there's some Italian in there as well.
I feel like they're not tall.
What's up?
I feel like all the Irish, Polish, and what was the other one? English?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like they're tall.
So here's the thing. I what they say about like heights and races, like that's kind of a thing, but I feel like there's tall people in every race. Unless you're a Latino, there's
Asian.
tall people in every fucking race. I don't think I've ever seen a tall Latino.
I've seen like really tall Brazilians.
That doesn't count. Doesn't count.
When I was in construction, everyone would get break at 9 to 9:15. Everyone would go to 7-Eleven, and I remember one time it was like 40 Mexicans in there, 40 of the construction guys. They're all like 5'4" to 5'6", and I walk in, I just feel like a king. Yeah. I'm waiting in line.
When I was in high school, there was like a little like race war between the black people. Yeah, race war podcast. Yeah,
race war.
Yeah.
What do we think about the racial dynamics in the United States right now?
There was like
three fucking open mic comedians.
Yeah, we're gonna solve it.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this. This sounds interesting.
Well, there was like a little. It was right after I graduated, and I was going to community college, and I was talking to my friend that was still in high school, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going at high school?" And she was like, "Oh, there's like a little bit of a race war going," and I was like, "Oh, cool." It was between like.
She like then.
She was like, "Well, she was
a little bit of a race war going.
That's what I like to see.
The race war is cool when you're not in it.
Who's winning?
Like, when you're on the outside, yeah. You kind of just.
How we doing?
It's like a basketball game when you're not in it. It was between the African Americans, the black students, and some of the Latino students, and like.
Common enemies.
Yeah, well, no, it's crazy because I thought that they would have banded together, and like, so when I heard that happen, I like, shed a tear, and then I went back about my fucking day because I was like, man, that sounded so brutal. It's like two groups of like high schoolers just beating the shit out of each other for like a race war. I was like, damn.
How did it start? Do you know? Do you have any?
I think it started with like some gang shit that like escalated into like.
There was one of that in my brother's year. There was what was it called? I think it was called Hoko versus Mexico.
Jeez.
And it was white versus Mexican. And
what's Hoko? Just homecoming?
Howard County.
Yeah. Oh, Howard. Yeah. There you go.
What high school?
Glenelg.
Aw, fuck you.
But the Latinos are just not from fucking Howard County.
Also, fuck Glenelg.
It was somebody that. Yeah, fuck Glen. I dropped out. Fuck that place.
Well, I also didn't know you were
Glenelg,
dude. I was my first year. I was Oakland Mills.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck you guys.
What was the name of your Annapolis high school? What's your social security
Archbishop Spalding. You know Spalding? Yeah, it was dope. It was a good school. I love it. Catholic.
Oh, yeah. Any race wars?
No.
Damn, dude.
There weren't enough non-white people to fucking put up a fight.
Irish versus Italian.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like just different fucking.
Who wins? No, I don't know. Yeah.
Nobody wins in a race war.
Well, I mean that
except
I was gonna say that goes against
except white people.
I remember like when I was in high school, I like read about like that Charles Manson thing where he thought there was gonna be like a race war between all the races, and he was gonna show up afterward, Helter Skelter.
Yeah, Helter Skelter.
Yeah, and I remember being like, I think it's really dope that he thinks he's gonna like be in a bunker, come out, and they're gonna be like, finally, white people are back.
He was white, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm gonna start a race war by just killing other white people. What was the thoughts?
That was the thing. He was gonna blame it on black people to try to instigate the race war.
And then he was gonna go underground, and he thought all other white people would be exterminated. All other races would then be without white people, and then he would show up later on and be like
Jesus.
What? Yeah, like good old fashioned white Jesus.
And after we've gotten done killing like just all white people and all these other, we're gonna be like, all right, so finally the chosen few are back, and we're good with it.
Yeah, we killed all them, but this guy, this guy,
which his hair was long and he looked like he smelled terrible.
He had a good tattoo.
Oh, that dude did not shower. That dude did not. That dude was not thinking about personal hygiene. That man was thinking about starting race wars.
Yes.
And killing. Well, what's the name? Sharon Tate.
Well, I mean FBI.
Yeah,
Sharon Tate. She was hot.
Sharon Tate was.
She
hot.
was hot.
Margaret
Rest in
Robbie's
peace.
so hot.
I don't think Sharon Tate was hot. I'm sorry, I guess.
What?
Yeah, I don't think she was hot. That's like 60s.
This is where the race war begins.
Yeah. He knew. He knew, dude.
That's like talking.
I felt that in my bones.
Dude, that's like talking about some firefighter from 9/11 being like he's not a hero. Like it was fucking.
You want to go there?
Well, she was killed. She was killed, so you can't be like she's not.
Yeah,
she's actually not that sexy.
She's dead. She died hot.
Look. I think
that's who Margot Robbie played, or Margot Robbie played in Backdoor Sluts 9.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Or fucking Hollywood, Tarantino's film.
You know, this is such a like stupid question to ask on like the podcast because like if you don't know, it's just the end of the conversation. You know who like Brad Pitt's character was based off of? Because like that was based off a real guy that like killed his wife.
Really?
Yeah, like a real Hollywood guy. Like Hollywood used to be fucked up, dude. Well, I guess it still is, but like back then, like when it was the studio system, they would just like cover up anything, dude. It's crazy.
Damn, yeah, that was cool about Hollywood is you could just kill your wife.
Yeah.
Hey, back in the good old days of cinema.
Now bro. Now you kill your wife.
Culture took over.
Bro, now you kill a wife, you got to be clever about it. You got to fucking like flee to Mexico and.
Yeah.
You remember that guy, that real estate guy that killed his wife? Was it Robert Durst or whatever?
A lot of white dudes have killed their wives. So it's like, oh no, they had
the HBO
they
show.
had a documentary, and
he
killed like 4 people.
Yeah, he killed like 5 people.
He was just like, anytime he was frustrated with something, he's like, I fucking throw him down the stairs. Yeah,
I don't
know. Do you have context into what happened with him?
That guy?
Yeah, I don't know anything about him.
Like, I don't know. I watched the documentary for a little bit, and I know in like the very final scene, he's like, "I killed my wife," and then they're like, "Oh shit!" And then like I was like the episode premiered, and like an hour later, it was like, "Yeah, he got arrested." Like just now. And it was like,
dude, he went to the bathroom and didn't know he was mic'd up and was like, "I killed all those motherfuckers." And they were in the courtroom like, yep, okay, I think we have him clear.
The producer, he didn't know he was mic'd up, and the producer and him were like taking a piss next to each other. He was like, "So what'd you do after you?" Because you were like pissed at all of them. He was like, "Yeah, I killed them all." And then he was like, "Oh, cool." And then they didn't tell him that they recorded him. So bro
had early Alzheimer's and forgot he had a mic attached to him.
Everyone knew he killed like all these people. It was like one of those things where it was just like no one had any proof. So like it was like the linchpin that ended up getting him arrested. I think he died. This was in like 2017 or something.
Huh. Follow-up question. Do you think if OJ was white, it'd be more believable that he killed his wife?
I thought it was believable.
Everyone, would that become a closed and shut case? So, he definitely did it. He was white. It's the go-to move.
Have you seen OJ when he was doing like the comedy shows after he got acquitted? It's so fucking funny.
Well, he was like doing stand-up?
No, he was doing like sketch shows. He was doing like sketch shows and shit. And like, there's a really great
SNL. He does stand-up completely dancing around it.
Well, no, there's a really great sketch show where he's like talking to a woman and he's like, "You really think like I would have killed my wife or done all this awful stuff?" And then like the woman's like, "And what happened next was alarming." And he like knocks on this woman's door because she's like a newscaster or whatever, and she's like in like her hotel room.
Oh yeah.
He's like like doing the cyclo sound with the knife.
What sketch show is this?
I don't know.
How down bad do you have to be as a sketch show to fucking be like, all right, let's bring on OJ Simpson, bro.
If I get the opportunity to have OJ on the pod, he's coming on.
100%, bro. I do that in a second.
That'd be amazing.
No, what's dope about OJ is he wrote a book called If I Did It, explaining how he killed his wife.
Yes.
Did you guys ever watch wrestling?
Nah. I'm not gay.
Well then, yeah. Oh wow.
I drove across the country and everybody watches wrestling. Yeah. I went to multiple bars where everyone's just talking about wrestlers. I was like, where I came from, that was gay.
It's just like what I don't know. What's the
WWE.
what's the point? Like what's
of watching wrestling?
You like it?
Yeah,
like, what's dope about it? It's like
I don't get it. Sexy dudes.
yeah,
they're hella sexy, dude. They're jacked. No, yeah. Have you ever
You're not convincing me to watch it.
But they're not. But they're not even that sexy.
Like, they're like okay. So first off, Roman Reigns' eyes are beautiful, and
they're
like overall just like a jack guy. Like, it's also like when you think about it, right? Like at a certain point, just watching stuff, like watching football or something, you're just kind of like, man, this dude's jacked. Yeah. Like I want to see him hit another dude.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so it's
from
like,
behind.
Yeah, you just watch like NFL and it's like I wish they all had their shirts off.
Yeah.
And we're having sex with each other.
A lingerie
my VR headset. That'd be dope, dude.
Dude,
you saw they like changed the name of that, the lingerie football league, to like the Legends football league.
The Legend. I'm thinking this is completely unrelated. It has to do with having very little clothes on. But I'm thinking, so every Friday, the 12 o'clock boys right down the road, they
Shout
sit
out
on.
to them.
Yes.
Who the fuck are the 12 o'clock boys?
You don't know, real
you don't know the
Annapolis question, dude. Yeah.
You don't know the 12 o'clock boys?
No. Who the fuck is
They're
that?
guys that ride dirt bikes around the city.
Yeah, you don't ever hear
that.
Yes.
Is that their name or is that just like
they're
what
at
people
12
call them?
o'clock. They wheelie at
the
12
wheel,
o'clock.
yeah, it makes it 12 o'clock.
Yeah. So,
okay.
my idea, Gene, I am really good at riding. Not really good. I can wheelie any dirt bike. I grew up on dirt bikes.
You gonna join, dude?
I am going to start. So I think it'd be really funny if while they're all out there, I went out in like a rainbow thong, just dress as gay as I possibly can, and go start doing wheelies past them. Do you think?
Yeah, dude, they're really LGBTQ accepted.
But I'll paint on my back the 69 boys.
Then they kick you.
And
They'd be like a rival gang. It wouldn't even be because of anything else.
I'm gonna make this a whole skit. I got my other buddy to do it. It's gonna be very funny. It's gonna be called the 69
When I was a kid,
boys.
I wanted to be a 12 o'clock boy so fucking bad.
Yeah, they stole my fucking dirt bike.
Oh yeah, when you were a kid?
Yes, they stole. Dude, they got like 30 dirt bikes from our school.
I could see that.
Yes,
Really?
Where'd y'all have the dirt? Y'all drove the dirt bikes to school?
The bike rack, dude.
Yeah. They went on all our social medias to see who has dirt bikes, and then they figured out where we live. Yeah, they got my brother's bike. My bike wasn't running at the time,
so you
can't
can't flex on the internet like that, dude.
I got all the bikes, baby.
Oh wow, okay. I guess Luke can flex.
That's what I did before comedy. Before comedy, it was
motor.
motor. Yeah, I wanted to ride dirt bikes. That was my thing.
You were gonna be on the Monster Energy tour.
Nitro Circus, baby.
Oh wow, yeah,
Yes.
I forgot about that shit. Was that Rob Draddick or whatever?
Nah, Travis Pastrana.
That's an Annapolis boy.
Yeah.
Shout out Annapolis.
Really?
All right, I want to hear this story though. Not getting off topic.
Yes. So my dirt bike was broken, so they threw it in my neighbor's yard. What they do is they'll wheel it out of the garage and they'll wheel it down the road.
They get in the y'all just had your garage
I don't
open?
know. Yes, it was open. It's fucking Howard County. You don't think anything's
no one
gonna
locks
happen.
the doors in Howard County. Yeah, it's real wild.
Then, so my brother had a nice bike, 2013 YZ450F, decent fucking bike. First year fuel injected, backwards tornado pipe, sick bike.
Okay,
And
shut the fuck up.
they steal it, and they stole They stole so many kids.
You were about to just name the kids.
I was about to name them all. This is a lot of people, and my brother is the only one who got his bike back out of all those
How'd he get
guys.
his bike
I don't
back?
know. They didn't scratch the VIN. And you could tell when they were wheeling it, they fucking nailed the curb. And they
Damn.
crashed it. I think that's how they got it back.
You're-
Because on the
yeah.
exhaust is on the right side. There's this big dent and all this yellow paint on it, like a curb.
Your brother's like, I'm a junior Olympian, motherfucker. I will kick your ass.
Other brother.
He's like taken.
Other brother.
Oh yeah, dude. Y'all should have like
Also
set up
dropped out of high school.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your parents need to like get it together?
No, funnier. My oldest two siblings are engineer and lawyer.
Oh,
And-
really? So your parents just gave up. They're like, yeah, we're done.
They're right, dude. Like 2 out of 7 is great.
Well, when I was a kid, I was like, my brother's the shit. I'll drop out too.
Y'all should have set up traps for the Dearborn boys.
For the what?
Like you should have
For the
whatever the 12 o'clock boys or whatever their name
some
was.
respect
It's
on
so
the name,
scary.
bro.
My
you
dog
should've-
was in the garage.
Yeah, you should have had your garage open with the dirt bike and then be hiding behind it.
Yeah.
At all
And
times,
when they
dude.
come in and then be like, boom, and then like start a race war.
That's how you do it.
That would have been
Charles's dream.
dope, dude.
Realize, baby.
Helter Skelter.
Yeah, I wanted to be a 12 o'clock boy real bad when I was a kid, like, because we saw them.
Is this like a Maryland-wide thing, or just Howard County?
It's only
Baltimore.
Oh, jeez.
When I was
How
a
do you
kid-
get in? Do you just have to, like...
You have to have a dirt bike.
Steal a dirt bike.
Yeah.
Hey, boys.
Well, it's in D.C. now, too. Well, it's also in Philly.
Dude, the guys in D.C. suck.
The DC dirt bike guys?
No, they're so bad. They'll take over U Street
Yeah, I
on
saw
like a
those,
Saturday and just be like, it's
Doing
so
wheelies.
doing wheelies and stuff, and it's like, I'm trying to get to a fucking open mic. Fucking get out the fucking way, please.
Yeah, I would say it's wild because the 12 o'clock boys are usually not out at like night. At least in areas I'm around.
Wait till you see the 69 boys.
Oh, yeah, you're like,
Oh,
we're only out at
jeez.
night, baby.
Yeah, they just go sideways.
Right on the side of the bike.
They go at exactly 69 degrees.
I think that'd be so funny. God, that'd be funny as fuck.
But nah, yeah, it was like we saw him like go down the street because I used to go to my cousin's house off Monument Street, and we used to just like watch him because you could hear him, and it's like it's such a stupid Baltimore day. I would like come home from church, go to my cousin's house near Monument Street, like be chilling at his house, and then you'd see him fucking doing it because you could hear him coming. You can hear him coming a mile away,
Yeah,
because of the sound. And then we just fucking come out of the house and be like, "Oh my god, this is so cool." That was like the third dumbest thing I think my cousin wanted to be, and it was like the dumbest thing
I used to watch them all the time. One of the intros of my podcast is a 12 o'clock boys video that I edit myself into. I don't know, it's pretty funny. But remember the riots in Baltimore?
Yeah,
that shit was dope.
My sister
To watch on television. It's fucking.
I remember watching it on television.
Can I grab another Night Light?
Yeah, dude.
How long are we doing this for? I'm having a good time. Dubray, you leaving in like 10 minutes? Or?
No, I'm good for as long as we go.
Okay, cool.
good.
I'm
What
down
time
to do
is it?
like another 30 minutes. It's like 8:05
Yeah, I'm
for the
down.
podcast. For the people walking and watching in Mount Airy, it's also 8:05. For the people in California,
What's up,
it's 5:05.
Mom? What's up, Dad? You know,
Your mom watches the podcast?
Fuck no. I don't tell them. They told me to change my name.
Of the podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, of like they don't want my stage name to be. Luke
Oh, dude, I don't. Well, I mean,
was
so
like, sorry, you guys gotta live with this one.
Yeah, my stage name is my name, but my Instagram name is not my name because I don't want like coworkers or something to be like. Because I'll tell coworkers, yeah, I do stand up comedy and
I
stuff.
don't tell
and
any of them.
it's like I
I
told.
tell them I do it. I won't let them see anything online.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
same,
I told quote unquote my like friends at work. They told everybody. I was like, don't tell anyone.
Yeah,
and then everyone, then like everyone I talked to who I don't know was like, who should do stand up comedy? And it's like, why the fuck am my friends no not loyal? But that's the
like
idea. You should set your Instagram name not to whatever your actual name
Your
is.
least interesting
I'm
coworkers
Cool Michael
drag you into
Sports Guy.
conversation.
Drop a follow, Mount Airy boys.
Hell yeah.
So that's when they look him up on Instagram. I was like, maybe
I
he's
don't
lying.
do anything on Instagram. I'm waiting until I become better because all my followers are just from high school. It's has nothing to do with comedy. So I post on YouTube, TikTok, and then I do Instagram stories.
I'm fine for it now.
Yeah, give me another one. I'm having fun. This is a good one.
Yeah, when I was
You guys are way better than Adam and Mert.
Thanks, dude. Thanks. I've been waiting to hear. I'm better than those two guys.
doing comedy for 3 months.
No, they're good. I like them. They're fun.
They're cool guys.
Kwame is a walking podcast highlight. That guy's fucking hilarious. Chris and Joe are good. Too.
Yeah, no, I like those guys. But no, dude, I was trying to tell you, like, when I, like, because I just remember this. When I was a kid, like, because I hung out with my cousin a lot.
Yeah.
My cousin, he had this, he had a goal of getting a dog fighting dog. Because,
Jesus, big Michael Vick fan.
well, yeah, well, it was also because back behind, like, a field near where we lived, there used to be, like, a bunch of dog fights. And, like, everyone knew about it except for, like, the police.
Oh my God! So what's the draw there? Gambling on it?
Gambling, but it's also like a status thing sometimes for some people, you know. So it's like
I never thought that was real. That's actually
dog
real.
fighting? Yeah,
dog fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, dog. I think that I was always a little bit like, damn, dude, I like dogs.
Did you get the ones out of the freezer?
No, they're frozen, aren't they?
No, I just put them in there.
Wait, you thought the beers were frozen?
These are cold enough.
Yeah, but the ones in the freezer will pop. All right, quick intermission.
Yeah, pause it.
All right, we'll be right back.
Dude, we're killing it.
Yeah.
I'm having a good ass time. This is fun. What was so bad about Murd and Adam? I think they're both decent.
I think they're funny concepts.
You didn't shotgun before.
It's shocking, I'm telling you. It's how
Did they just refuse the shotgun?
No, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, these ones are cold as shit.
Oh, sick. thanks for having me on, dude.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Where are we at? Oh, we're at 54. Let's do another 10, 15, and call it. Yeah. Hell yeah. This is going good.
Damn, dude, I can't believe you guys didn't watch wrestling. That's crazy.
I didn't realize so many people did.
Here's the thing: is I think if you like stand up, you actually like wrestling is a weird thing.
I hate stand up.
Well, it's just because a lot of times the fucking shit is so funny. Like in terms of they're just doing stand up sets when they cut promos. Like,
I never got into it. I knew one kid that was into it.
When I was in like elementary and middle, everybody was into it. It was weird.
I did not know how popular it was. So right when I started, not right when I started stand up, but
I also didn't know you worked at a union job, Dallas. That was really cool.
yeah, my brother's still in it. My dad runs a union company.
Oh wow, respect, dude.
Yeah, we've always been union. I mean, we met you know Calvin Ball.
No.
He's a politician. I met him right before I left the company. He like they're all so unions are more left than right.
Yeah.
And so the left guys always want to talk to the unions.
No, that makes sense.
And we have like a good training program to get people like high paying jobs and trades. And so it was weird as shit. He came by and like it was such a politician thing, like talk to everybody like these blank statements. It's like, so what does the union mean to you? Like all that shit, there's just people taking pictures. Like he has his whole like paparazzi taking pictures of all this shit. It was weird. It was so weird.
Yeah, I guess that's the blower, left politicians and stuff, is that no matter what, when those guys come through, it's just a ton of blank statements and photo ops.
Yeah, it was a complete photo op.
Yeah, instead of like being like an actual, like, here's some actionable things that like can actually help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the blow ski, because like, I'm sure that guy actually does probably have some things that he can do to improve material conditions for union guys. It's just that like, yeah. Damn, dude, I think I'm like the third black guy on the podcast. This is sick.
Is that the shit?
Because Garrett was.
This is shit you got from
Garrett Kwame, you.
Let's go.
Breaking down
Ended
barriers,
after this.
baby.
Oh, I was gonna say last one.
Yeah, last one. We're gonna take a year hiatus.
We're gonna re-examine this.
This isn't how you get Helter Skelter going. Ooh, Beanie Mike's coming back.
What do you mean? Oh yeah.
You got the beanie.
This is your beanie, Joe. I thought I would just like put it on for a bit.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Happy Podcast. I'm here with the Beanie Boys.
Yeah, we all got beanies.
Yeah, we're back. I don't even. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah. Hot chicks with dicks.
Nice. Finally. Yeah, let's
Somebody
go.
speaking the truth.
All right. Here, truth to power. February should be 29 days.
True. Yeah. Well, no. What the thing is that apparently you should make a 13-month calendar because then it would be exactly 28.
What do you mean?
Every month would be 28
I saw
days?
this. Every month would be 28 days.
Who said this to you?
Yeah, but the reason they didn't want it is because they didn't want Black History Month to be as long of a day. I swear to God, dude.
That's what the Mayans were thinking. When they
yes.
I'm telling you, it's gonna backfire.
Dude, okay. Y'all want to hear? Y'all remember December 21st, 2012? That was like the big. That was like the big apocalyptic day.
Yeah.
So that day, at like 10 p.m. maybe, the power goes off. So I'm like, all right. No, I'm like, all right, whatever, probably cool. But then all of a sudden, I look outside, the sky's lighting up. and so when we start freaking out. And then finally, so I go to my dad, I'm like, Dad, what's going on? He's like, I don't know. And I kid you not, the sky was changing lights. I thought our world was like caving in on itself or something. Turned out there was just a transformer 2 miles away that exploded at that exact time. But it was on the day of the Mayan apocalypse. So I was literally like, oh my God, we're dying here.
Little did you know that was
it was insane.
That was the 13-month calendar being taken. That was Black History Month.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, we should get more.
We want to go back, dude. Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know, man. I've been doing just Black History Month jokes all month because I want to be a hack. Yeah. We were talking, dude. Yeah.
Dude, that's what's great about like jokes that are for like a specific time. Like I wrote a good joke for what's Gay History Month, like July or June. Pride Month. That's what it's called.
Asking the wrong guy.
That's what it's called. Pride Month, right? I wrote a good joke for Pride Month. I fucking was telling that until October.
I stopped doing my Christmas jokes maybe 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was milking it so hard.
Part of me was like, damn, if I do the Magoobies competition, I'm gonna do these Black History Month jokes, and I'm gonna force them.
Yeah.
For the comics that are watching, who do we think is going to win 2023 Magoobies?
Like 2 people. Like, what's his name? Just got second, didn't he?
Oh, Benny?
Chris was second last night?
Chris was second.
I had to leave.
Chris was second last night.
Chris Pilot?
No, Chris Randolph.
Chris Randolph, yeah.
Chris
Far right
Randolph?
guy, yeah. Not far right guy, but...
I'm saying who's going to
Far right guy. Hey,
I'm
you know
saying,
Chris. You know
who's
Chris
going to win the whole thing
I
this
love
year? Who's
Chris,
going to
but
win
he
the
just,
whole thing? Because now Law's out.
Well, the woman from
Law's out.
DC, a woman
Benny?
from DC just won last night.
What was her name?
Dude, I can't remember her name. You might know her, though. She does,
What'd she look like?
boy... What an easy way to get me. I can't describe people.
Does she have a
What's
shaved
her
head?
No,
What's
no,
her
she was a
skin
white
color?
woman. She was a white woman.
White woman.
Who?
What was her?
I was there till Chris went off.
Oh boy, I don't know
Then I left.
what her name was. Yeah, I was talking with Joe about it, and he did a terrible job of describing her as well.
Who's Joe?
Joe Richards.
Joe Mama?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Got it! What a fucking idiot!
Dude,
What a retard!
Fucking
Um,
damn it.
But
dude.
my vote is me. No, just kidding.
For
Mike
the entire
Pilata.
year?
I think Mike Pilata.
Is Mike Pilato going?
He's already been
doesn't
the
even
finalist.
he doesn't even do it.
Who was the finalist back when Justo won?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. So I feel like he should be.
He said he doesn't
disqualified.
do it anymore because he already hosts there. He already.
Yeah, I feel like there's. So
But I feel like he could. I feel like he could win. I think. Who do you guys think the funniest guy in Baltimore is right now?
Justo.
Justo?
Yeah.
I think.
Other than Law.
I'm going with Pilata.
Really?
I
think
think
that's a
every
tie.
See, as another white dude, man, I'm like, no, he's funny.
every time I see
killing,
him, he
yeah.
makes me laugh.
I think it's a tie between 2 people for me. I think it's either Law or Parker.
Parker is funny as fuck.
I think Parker is like wild to me because Zissimo's will be like a little dead, and I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh shit, yeah, Parker's going on.
He's one of those really good guys. I feel like that bombs.
Yeah, like
Bombs
he'll
are
bomb in a funny way,
Yeah.
And, but every time I see Parker, I think I spend more time laughing than I like do thinking about anything else. He's like one of the people that I watch and I don't think about comedy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think Law's the same. I think
Yeah.
Pilata's pretty close to that too.
That and like that's the goal. It's so like you're watching it and you're not like, oh, I'm watching stand up comedy.
Yeah.
You're like,
Well, especially as a comedian,
like,
like,
that's
you
just,
know.
like that's a guy just talking.
Al Barnes is pretty good too.
Al Barnes.
Every time I see him, he does really good. He killed at the port the other day. That was one of the best sets I've ever seen him do.
Did he record it, you think?
I don't think.
Well, I guess the port
Of
records
course
it.
not. He
Yeah.
probably didn't.
That man doesn't own a phone.
Every time I have like my best set, I don't record it.
Yeah, that's why you got to record every single set.
Yeah,
and I used to be like superstitious and be like, oh, if
When
I
you
record,
record,
I
it's
won't
bad.
do
I
as
think
well.
Tink is really
Just
fucking funny,
record
too.
every Tink.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for like a long time. I know.
Yeah, but every
he's
time
not
I
going to
see
do the
Tink, I'm
Magoobies
like,
competition.
Oh, well, I guess,
That's what I'm talking
I don't
about, like
think
up and
Parker is
coming.
either. I don't think Parker.
Parker probably won't. So that's why it's like,
Well, I mean, who's even going to do it? Like out of the people,
I'm gonna do it again.
I guess like we're.
if I don't win, I'm gonna kill myself. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing
If
like
I
a little
fucking-
motivation, baby.
But then there'll be some
You should write
random
in your
guy
mirror,
from
dude.
DC. So
It'll be
it's,
some what?
There'll be like random people from DC, like Benny. Benny almost won.
Oh yeah, Benny's
This
really fucking
is-
funny though.
yeah, he's
That's
very
who was
funny.
second.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of his fucking name.
Yeah,
That
Benny
guy
being
was
second makes
hilarious.
sense, Yeah, I think Siri was like 3rd or 4th. Siri's
I don't know
funny.
who that is.
Oh, he's a black one. Very funny.
Nice.
Surratt.
Man, I get people's names.
Yeah.
wrong.
Who
I'm
was the
sorry.
highest placing white guy? That's what I need to
Yeah,
know.
well, white guys did not do good this year.
Because there was no one in it. There was no one in
Nah,
it.
you're fucking
There was
dumb.
no
Congress
plot.
happens to the
Suddenly
NBA, dude.
thinking that I was
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I looked at like the past 4-year winners. I was like, not a lot of white guys.
Nah,
Well, no,
dude.
but Pilata almost did. But Pilata's not going to beat Justo.
Yeah.
White comedians are going the way of cornerbacks. You guys are done. Yeah.
At least we're not.
Get out.
At least we're not showing up to schools with guns. So it's okay.
No, that's the next
This is our therapy. Okay.
Everybody's wondering why all these white school shooters are here. It's because they're not good at comedy
Well,
anymore.
it's not because they're not good cornerbacks. You know? If some of these guys could cover some routes, you know, maybe.
Dude, we should get some.
You told a good fucking joke.
Dude, we should get some like sick visuals on the screen, either like snowboarding highlights or something.
Well,
I feel like it would help
just
our
some monster truck
creativity.
reality.
We're having a good talk, but I feel like we need some type of visual on the
When you
screen
had the visual
outside
on there.
of just the fucking whatever the fucking credits
I
of
like
your
seeing Kwame,
podcast,
dude.
bro.
It's the when there's video on there, it fucks with the lighting of the phone.
Oh, really? I could care less.
You can start
Get
to
some
brightness
shit
down,
on
dude.
there.
Oh, you got smiling friends? Sick.
I'm too ADHD. If I don't see some fucking snowboarding highlights ASAP, I'm going. I'm
I don't see
leaving.
longboarding
I'm
downhill
leaving.
crashes now.
I'm going home.
Pulls a Tom Dykes, just runs out the door.
Oh yeah, dude. I think that's funny every time, dude. So I don't know who else is new and like, well, not new, but like enough to go and do it. I think. I mean, probably everyone on the podcast last time. I think all of them are doing it.
If any of those guys beat me, I will kill myself. I will 100%. Like I'm sure they're all good comics and
Yeah.
stuff, but it's like,
Well,
I feel like
Mike
for
showed
the
up before
winner.
this. I was like, I'm not gonna fire any shots this podcast.
do it
and then
now.
the entire
Just
time,
go.
I don't care.
Just
I don't
go
care.
win it real
Dude.
quick. I
What's-
feel like at the beginning months of the year, no one.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm talking about the year winner.
You're talking about the
I want to
December
be the Magoobies 2023
Were you
wanna be Mr.
comedian.
Magoo?
Were you in the
Yeah.
finals this year?
Nah, I didn't even compete.
I had to
didn't
fucking.
compete.
I was in the third round of the finals, and I had to go first. I was like, God damn it,
dude. That's what's
Matt fucked you.
and that's just like a random draw, right?
Yeah, it's a random draw.
I did like a DC contest. I went first. Rough.
Yeah,
Rough.
It's fucking my best joke. Like my best joke was
Yeah.
like, God damn it, I didn't want to go first.
Dude, Magoobies is honestly hard. If you're not like,
I don't think it's hard.
like-
It's just nerve wracking. But there's so many people there that it's not like a bar show where like nobody gives a fuck. They're all drinking. Like they're there to see comedy. They're there to laugh. Once you get them on your side, you're golden.
Isn't there Magoobies next week? I think
I think
is.
so. Yeah.
Is it all full? I might do it. Fuck it.
Just sign up.
No, I saw an email last week. It was like, we're still needing comics. It's like, yeah, because you have a fucking four or five person bringer requirement. It's like, yeah.
Oh, it's a 4 or 5 person bringer. Oh,
Yeah, dude. It's even in the finals.
I can see in
It's
the
like-
finals.
Yeah,
I have no friends or family, so if I'm winning, I have to fucking convince random
Just
people
tell
on the
them.
street.
Tell them that.
To
Tell
do
them
it.
about the helicopter accident, dude. They'll let you.
Yeah,
do it.
exactly. It was like, you heard of my fucking uncle? It's-
You know I'm a veteran, actually.
yeah, dude.
I can't have my friends come anymore. My next time I do it, I'm just making.
Like
I'm
comics.
making
Yeah.
comics come.
Oh,
Yeah.
can your friends be bringers? Can your comic friends be bringers?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
might
what-
be a bringer for me
That's what
tomorrow.
Chris just did. Chris had me, Joe, Kwame, and then one of his other friends, that kid Logan, who's done it a couple times.
Ah, shit.
So he brought all
Yeah.
comics.
I feel like my girlfriend should be there. I don't know.
But the thing is like there
Not
are a
Nah, fuck
few
that.
like there are a few of my best friends in comedy. I will still not go to their fucking Magoobies bringers. That's how selfish
Will
I
you come to
am.
mine? I need a bringer
You're
for
not,
next
but
week.
again, you're not even my best friend in comedy. You're
Yeah,
not
but will
even.
you come to
Maybe
mine next
you're in
week?
like
Best
top
friend in
10,
comedy.
15.
You're my best friend in comedy.
A couple DC guys and stuff like that. But
Mine's Tony Woods. We just go way back.
Who?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Tony
I
Woods.
saw you giving him a
Tony
piggyback ride.
Woods,
That was
That motherfucker did 20 minutes at the mic I was hosting at 12 o'clock. I was trying to go home. Tony just does like 25.
Oh yeah, was that
Yeah.
Roberto's?
Yeah. it was
How do y'all?
close.
Because
that-
y'all are
that-
both.
yeah.
Have y'all been doing it maybe like less than a year? You're probably
I'm
on
at
a
a year.
year. How do you like hosting?
It's good.
Yeah,
like it.
it's
Funny.
a different thing. Honestly, it's a
100%
different skill
different.
set.
But yeah, I've hosted Max's and Fells now. I want to host a real show.
Yeah.
I'd like to get paid.
Yeah,
should book, dude.
it's
Book a
let's do it.
yeah.
Kwame's about to start something at Wayward.
Really?
Wayward Tavern.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, no,
That's gonna be hot.
A lot of sexy girls
so
go to that.
Monday.
Oh, it's on a Monday though.
All the Asian women.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yes. See,
No,
we're both. You said you lived in Fells. That's the thing. You said you lived in Fells, bro. You're
Fells.
closer to. Okay, Fenn. Yeah, you said you lived in Fenn.
Bro, you said... made me realize you're like, you said Riverside.
Yeah, dude, you said you lived in Fenn. You live closer to Anne Arundel County than Fenn, bro. And so it's like...
You live next to a nice park. The park is a OG.
The park is dope. The park is dope.
It's just like Federal Hill, but without the crime, and we have parking.
And you do have parking. I like that.
There's no crime at Fed Hill. That thing it's made up.
Yeah.
It's false.
Yeah.
I committed there all the time.
I'm the one who knocks. Oh, yeah.
I'm the guy.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to come to my Bringer show, Mike?
You want to show at a brewery?
No, Bringer show.
Oh, absolutely not.
No, it's a brewery though. It's a brewery.
Again, it's like even my best friends in comedy, I will not show up to the show.
But like, what if
because I got more important things to do.
What do you have to do? That's
like Wits End Saloon.
Either do a mic myself or jack off.
You can do both of those at my Bringer.
I can jack to it. I feel because there's things. Some guys like the guys that show up to the movie theaters jack it, so it's like they like fucking.
That's insane.
The heroes.
Yeah. I feel like you gotta deliberately go to a bad movie because not a lot of people are there. Because if it's a packed house, they're gonna get caught.
When's
but
your
if like
birthday?
there's maybe what are you about to ask me? This astrology question or something?
I'm about to buy you a VR headset for your birthday. I'm gonna change your life.
Yeah, you can go in a movie theater in a VR headset.
Yeah, you can be. You can be.
Why would I do that?
He can be at
Why would I do that? Why would I?
He can be at Magoobies with the headset on.
Yeah.
And he's like,
but I'm telling that's the future. That's the future.
Yeah.
Just people walking around with their fucking headsets on, watching a bunch of VR Asian porn and shit. And it's like
VR Asian.
If it's not
what's happening with this society, bro?
We're improving. That's what's happening.
Honestly, probably.
If it makes sure it's the race war doesn't happen, I'm down for whatever.
Yeah. I'm on whatever side the Asians are on.
So you're saying that you're saying this guy Kwame's running the show in
he's gonna start a mic on Monday or Wednesday.
Monday's
and then
the best day.
I'm sure that'll fucking do good. And hopefully you can do like a showcase somewhere.
at Wayward. Yeah, dude. Wayward's like the best
tell
bar.
you?
Wayward's the best
They
bar
agree with you?
and fucking.
He works there. He works at
They
there.
agreed with it yet?
Oh, he works.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure. He works there. He works at Banditos.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
How long has he been doing comedy?
I have no idea. I think like a couple months.
I've only seen him.
How
for the last
crazy
3
you got to
months.
be doing comedy 2 months and then be like, all right, run the
I'm
mic.
mentoring
Dude,
him, Mike.
It sucks.
I'm showing him.
But here's the thing: running a show sucks.
I'm
it's
sure.
so bad.
I think we're gonna split it up like between me, Joe, and Kwame. I'm like the alpha. You know how you're alpha comic right now. I'm alpha. I'm teaching these young ones how the fucking game goes.
Yeah. You're like, no, bomb.
I'm like,
Dude, let's go like hit up like right now. Text a comic who's like a month or two in. I'm covering. Let's just like beat his ass.
hey, what are you doing? That's the Baltimore comedy scene. There's initiation rights
you
now.
jumped in. Yeah.
There's fucking what is it called? Hazing.
That's how you get mentored, dude.
Yeah.
Blood in, blood out.
Were either of y'all in the frat?
Nah.
No,
I hung around with a lot of frat kids though.
Yeah, but you weren't in. But you weren't in the frat though.
I dropped out of high school.
You were in a frat. Weren't you in a frat?
You gotta be in a college. You have to attend the university to be in a frat.
I got recruited into Fiji when I was 17 or 16.
And
Me and my friend were at West Virginia. We went on like the recruiting
West Virginia's sick, dude.
We went on the recruiting day. I drank so much. He smoked so much weed, and we did a whole lot of other stuff. And they gave us bids. Bids to come to their frat. We're like, we're in high school. Yes.
Yeah, that's sick. That means they're cool, dude.
Matt Miller.
That's,
Hell yeah.
WV is dope. That's a
God.
dope because it's all just like it's like on a mountain.
Yes.
Is it?
And
That's
WV is
it's
the
like
sickest
so it's
college.
like you're just like going down.
It's one of the biggest
insane
party
hills.
schools.
Yeah, it's like their UT.
Yeah.
It's not like other
Austin.
schools where like they have other things and they're party school.
Yeah, they have nothing
They're
else.
a party school.
They literally have nothing else.
I went to nerd
Jake,
school,
my
yeah.
roommate went to WU. I used to go up to see him.
I'm sure it was dope. Yeah,
That must have
it's
been
a
nice.
great place.
Alcoholic.
I went to a nerd school, dude. I wasn't in a frat.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Hopkins.
Oh hell yeah, dude! You should say that more often.
You know,
no, I do. I say it all the
That's,
time.
You never told me that.
I told you a bunch of times.
Well, maybe I just don't listen. But that's a good school. That's
I'm
like
not
a top.
to your fucking
Dude,
show.
that's like a top 20 school. And it's like I applied to those top 20 schools. I didn't get into any.
Dude, I didn't need it. Like no joke. Like I had.
Hopkins hit you up and was like, "Yo, we need a couple more black people."
Listen here, return that
quota. I picked community college and then went.
Oh, dude, that's.
Do you know Hopkins House, the apartment complex?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I cut out all the electric shit in there. They had a huge explosion in their electric bed.
A lot of that shit's so old.
Yes, it was so. They had an old aluminum duct, and somebody fucking got high and left their bathtub
Is it the one that
running.
used to be a hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they completely
got
shut
the
that
panini.
down.
Yes, and when we were doing construction, that was why. That was us.
We probably saw each other.
Yes, and I had to go in with the sawzall, cut all that shit out.
Damn, dude,
crazy.
was it tight?
Very tight.
No, I mean, because the first day that I like came to go there, I like fucking other people in my transfer
First day
class.
I came, I was 13.
Yeah. Maybe we saw each other then too. Dude.
Yeah. Eyes lock. That's funny.
Nah, dude, like the first day I came there, they like had people standing there, and I was like, damn, dude, this place looks like shit. Looks really cool because it looks like there's history, but it looks like shit.
It's shit.
Dude, yeah, right? Yeah. It was like the toilets wouldn't flush.
Yeah, the whole place was fucked.
That's like a bunch of the buildings around there too, because it's like, oh man, we're gonna
old
keep
as shit.
it. Yeah, I love the fucking townhouses though, the row homes.
Yeah,
they're beautiful. I mean, I don't know. That's like a cool thing about Baltimore architecture. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I think it's a pretty good place to end.
End it?
Yeah.
Cut it out, man. Yeah,
End
let's
it.
do it.
I think
baby.
we're good. That was a fucking good podcast.
That was a
Thank you,
good
boys.
podcast.
You guys
Let's get some
anything you wanna
fucking-
promote?
Follow me on Instagram at Cool Michael Sports Guy. That's it.
Follow me home.
There we go.
I just want somebody to touch me. All right. Thank you guys for coming on. That was a lot of
Thanks for
fun.
having me, man.
Fuck yeah. See you.